My name's John Muncey. I was a teacher and a principal in the Akron, school administrator in the Akron public school system for 35 years. When I started in February of '09, I weighed 324 pounds. And through the Weight Watchers and working out at the rec with the things here and my trainer, I got down to 172 pounds by June of 2010. And I've maintained that for over 2.5 years now. I think what got me started was my daughter was getting ready to have the third grandchild, and it was going to be a girl, and it was going to be the first girl. We had 2 grandsons that were small at the time, and I'd been retired and didn't have much energy, just sitting around the house and what all, and needed to do something. And I think the new granddaughter is what motivated me to get me going and get off the couch and start watching what I was eating and doing something about my physical state. I decided that I needed to do something about my weight and my health and whatever. And so between going to Weight Watchers and coming here to the rec, I started in February of '09, and I've got myself into reasonably good shape now. I decided that I needed to look at the eating aspect of it and the physical aspect. So I looked online and decided that I would do through the Weight Watchers program with the meetings, and I joined the rec center and started trying to do some things here. And initially when I started, I could walk maybe 10 or 15 minutes and just progressed up from there as I lost weight and started feeling better and got more active and worked up from there. Back when I first started, my self-concept probably wasn't real good. I didn't have much energy. I didn't do anything. I knew it was time to make a change. Now I feel like I can do almost anything. I do all sorts of crazy activities every day. I feel like besides losing the weight, I feel like I'm 30 years younger than I was 3 or 4 years ago, and I feel a whole lot better about myself and everything around me. When I first started, I just thought, well, I'll do some walking here at the rec, and like I said, I would walk for 15 minutes. I tried to walk a mile, and a mile would take me back then probably 20, 22 minutes, and it took me a while to get up to a mile, and I just tried to progress from there. And after I got a little bit better at walking, I came down here and started working on some of the machines to try to prove some strength too. No, I didn't. You look around the room. There's people at all sorts of different fitness levels. I walk up the track, and I'm a good walker, but she'll walk by me, and I'll walk by that. Hey, everybody has their own pace. I'm not going to walk faster, and you don't need to slow down. You just go up there and do things at your own pace. I'm not the fastest, I'm not the slowest. It is what it is. At home, my wife was real good about fixing me the things that I wanted and whatever, and good healthy meals, and it became pretty easy at family get-togethers. My sister-in-law was on Weight Watchers at work, so she always tried to have healthy stuff, and we went there. And my one daughter did Weight Watchers. My younger daughter got married in the interim, and she was trying to get real healthy and pretty and lean for her wedding, and so she lost a bunch of weight and was watching what she was eating. So we all worked together, and I had friends that helped me and whatever, and it wasn't just me alone. I had lots of help, family and friends. After I started here in the winter of '09, and I think it was about October of that year, I'd lost about 80 pounds or so, and I wanted to beef up what I was doing. I felt like I was getting in reasonable good shape for somebody who weighed 230 or 40 pounds, so I started working out with a trainer here at the rec, and I'm still working out with her 3 days a week, and that adds a lot. And there's some group classes, and those are kind of social. You see the same people, and that's good. So that helps, having somebody to work out with. I used to run. 1981, I ran 2 marathons. I used to run a lot, and then just got away from. I'd still try to walk and do little things, but never changed the eating part, and never really worked that hard at it. It was pretty inconsistent, and I just, when I decided to do it this time, I knew I had to have some consistency in what I did physically and what I ate, and just haphazard wasn't going to work. I think my key to working out, I would always walk every morning when I first got up, and then I knew I had it in for the day, and then I'd come to the rec later on in the day and do some more. But I do it first thing, so no excuses. It's done, it's over with, and if I don't get anything more in, I got my workout in for the day. Well, I think they don't have the old guy that sat in the chair all the time and took a nap and didn't do anything, and a lot more active with, we can play outside, or they come over and run around and chase them, and they chase me and whatever, and ride bikes and do things that I didn't do back then. She's very happy with it. She, when first started, with, the Weight Watchers and all, she says, let's not tell anybody you're doing it, in case it doesn't work out. And I was less skeptical. I determined after a week or so, I'm going to make this work somehow. And like I said, I had a lot of support with my wife and my daughters and friends and family, and everybody helped out. It wasn't one person; it was a whole bunch of people. You just take it one step at a time, one day at a time. You need to watch what you eat, especially portions, and start walking, or whatever you can do. Whether it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15, whatever your fitness level is, and it'll work for everybody. You just have to make small little steps, do little things at a time, and it'll get better. I don't think it matters, how old you are, or male, female, whatever. If you decide that you want to do it, and you have support around you, and I think support's the biggest thing. Anybody can do this. They can lose some weight and feel better about themselves, and get their health together, and really feel a whole lot better about yourself and what you do.